How does polling methodology predict election trends? Imagine trying to guess the outcome of a big game just by asking a few fans what they think. That's similar to how polling works in elections. Polling methodology is a key part of understanding election trends because it gives us a snapshot of what the public is thinking at a specific moment. Polls are designed to estimate how people are likely to vote by surveying a small group of people that represents the larger voting population. The process begins with selecting a group called a sample, which should reflect the diversity of voters in age, race, education, location, and other factors. The goal is for this sample to mirror the actual voters as closely as possible. Pollsters use different ways to collect responses, like phone calls, online surveys, or face-to-face interviews. Random sampling is common, meaning every person in the target group has an equal chance of being chosen. This helps reduce bias and makes the results more trustworthy. After collecting responses, pollsters analyze the data to estimate support for candidates or issues. A key part of this analysis is the margin of error, which shows how much the results might differ from the real outcome if everyone was surveyed. Most polls report a margin of error around plus or minus 3 percentage points for a sample of about 1,000 people. But actual errors can be larger, often around 6 or 7 percentage points, because the margin of error only accounts for sampling differences. It doesn't include other errors like how questions are asked, who responds, or changes in voter behavior. Pollsters also make adjustments to improve accuracy. They weight responses to match known population characteristics like education level or past voting patterns. These adjustments help correct for groups that might be underrepresented. In recent years, pollsters have learned that ignoring factors like education can cause big errors, especially in close elections. Polls are most useful for spotting trends over time. By tracking how support shifts for candidates or issues, analysts can see how public opinion changes as the election nears. Combining results from multiple polls into averages makes predictions more reliable because it smooths out random errors. Still, even averages can be affected by shared biases or sudden shifts in voter preferences. In the context of election security and post-election analysis, polling provides a baseline for understanding how voters behaved. Comparing poll results to actual election outcomes helps experts see how accurate different methods are and where improvements are needed. This process is important for building trust in the election process and making future polls more reliable. So, in simple terms, polling methodology predicts election trends by carefully choosing a representative sample, collecting responses fairly, and adjusting the data to reflect the real population. While not perfect, polls remain a vital tool for understanding how elections might turn out and for analyzing results afterward.